students, today we are going to learn few introductory concepts from the chapter Lines and Angles. You have already learnt the basic terms and definitions such as line, ray, angles, etc. in your lower classes. Let's recapitulate the basic concepts and then go into further more detailed concepts. Line. It's a breathless length with no endpoints. So, you can see two arrows on either sides. Ray. It's a part of a line with one endpoint, so the other end goes on and on. Line segment. A part of a line with two endpoints, so a line segment can be measured. Angle. When two rays meet at a point, an angle is formed. Collinear points. When three or more points lie on a straight line, then the points are called as collinear points. Intersecting lines. When two lines meet at a point, then the two lines are called as intersecting lines. Concurrent lines. When more than two lines, that is three or more than three lines, when they meet at a point, then these lines are called as concurrent lines. You might ask the question, why should we learn about lines and angles? If you want to become an architect, to plan and draw models of buildings and other structures, you need to first know the lines and angles play a major role. Even for a school project, if you want to do a hut or a small house, the knowledge of parallel lines, perpendicular lines are needed. In science, you study the properties of light by drawing ray diagram. In light refraction, you use angle of incidence, angle of reflection, etc. To find height of a tower or to find the distance of a ship from a lighthouse, one needs to know the angle formed between the horizontal and the line of sight. At home, to do carpentry work or to do an artwork, knowledge of geometry is very important. Engineers must have in-depth knowledge of geometry. Like this, plenty of examples can be given where lines and angles are used. In this slide, we are going to see the types of angles. We could see lots of angles there in the slide, but all these angles are classified into various types. We already know the definition of the angle. When two rays meet at a point, an angle is formed, and the meeting point is called as the vertex of the angle, and the two rays are called as the arms of the angles. And the distance between the two rays is the measure of the angle, and depending on the measure of the angle is classified into its type. First, let's see. The first type is acute angle. An angle whose measure is between 0 degree and 90 degree is called acute angle. So, there are from 1 degree to 89 degree, there are various acute angles depending on its measure. The second type is the right angle. An angle whose measure is exactly equal to 90 degree is called right angle. The next is obtuse angle. An angle whose measure is between 90 degree and 180 degree is called obtuse angle. Again, here the range is from 91 degree to 179 degree. So, there are various obtuse angles. The next type is straight angle. An angle whose measure is exactly equal to 180 degree is called straight angle. The next is reflex angle. An angle whose measure is in between 180 degree and 360 degree. That is, from 181 degree to 359 degree, all these angles are called as reflex angles. And the last one is complete angle. An angle whose measure is 360 is called as complete angle. Now we are going to go to the major part of the important concept of this chapter, lines and angles, which is pairs of angles. So to begin with, we are going to learn 5 pairs of angle. They are complementary angles, supplementary angles, adjacent angles, linear pair of angles and vertically opposite angles. To begin with, we are first going to see complementary and supplementary angles in this video. We are going to do few exercise problems, and then in further videos we are going to go for the other pairs of angles. What is a complementary angle? Two angles whose sum is 90 degree. So it comes under the pair of angles. So there should be two angles, and sum of these two angles when it is 90 degree, then those two angles are called as complementary angles. For example, if we take 60 degree and 30 degree, together their sum is 90 degree. So these two angles are called as complementary angles. It can also be called as like 60 degree is the complement of 30 degree, or 30 degree is the complement of 60 degree. In the same way, supplementary angles, the definition of supplementary angles are two angles whose sum is 180 degree is called supplementary angles. So example, 60 degree plus 120 degree is 180 degree, and 60 and 120 are called as supplementary angles. 60 degree is the supplement of 120 degree, and similarly 120 is the supplement of 60 degree. So now we are going to deal with exercise 6.1. We are going to do few numerical problems, but this is not in our NCERT reader as exercise 6.1. So they are actually extra problems based on the concept complementary and supplementary angles. Now let's start solving the first problem. The first question is, find the complement of 28. Given angle is 28 degree, you're supposed to find the complement of 28 degree. So the complement of 28 degree is the unknown here. So always we will take x as the unknown. So x plus 28 degree is equal to 90 degree. Why we have done like this? Because complement means sum of two angles. Sum of two angles is equal to 90 degree. Therefore, it has become a simple equation. By transposing the numbers to one side, keeping the variable on one side, 90 degree minus 28 degree, the answer is x is equal to 62 degree. So this problem I've already solved and kept, but from the second onwards we can solve together, because even the complementary supplementary concepts you've learnt in smaller classes, these are very simple problems, so you can also start solving together with me. Now the second question is, find the supplement of 63 degree. Find the supplement of 63 degree. So here again the supplement of 63 degree is x plus 63 degree is equal to, now supplement is sum of two angles, it is equal to how much? 180 degree. Few students, miss, it is confusing, complement is 90 degree or supplement is 90 degree. We generally get confused, they say. So if you keep certain small hints, it will become very simple for you to remember these things. There won't be any confusion. Remember the word complement. Complement is something like complimenting somebody. Complimenting means it's appreciating somebody. And complement is 90 degree. 90 degree is what? Right angle. So complement, right angle, both are positive words. So you can always remember like that. Complement is sum of two angles which is 90 degree. So automatically supplement is sum of two angles is equal to 180 degree. So supplement, generally the word supplement also something extra, supplementary books we will say. Than the original book, they will give some extra books, then it is supplement. Same way here supplement is more than 90 degree, something extra. So supplement is 180 degree. So if you have all these small clues, there won't be any confusion. Now let's go start solving this problem. So what will be the next step? Yes, correct. X is equal to 180 degree minus 63 degree. So what is 180 minus 63 degree? Yes, when you subtract 117 degree. So this is the answer. Very good children. You got it correct. Now let's solve the third problem. Find the measure of the angle equal to its complement. Now looking at this problem, here they have given 28 degree, 63 degree. But in this third question, no angle, measure of an angle is not at all given. Find the measure of angle which is equal to its complement. That's all they have given. So we have to dig in for certain clues here. What are we supposed to find? We have to find one angle. What is the other clue? It is an equal to its complement. So now we've got two clues. What is the first clue is? It is equal. Equal is one clue. The second clue is complement is the other clue. So let the angle to be found. Let it be x. Then the complement means plus. It is always equal to 90 degree. Complement means we know it is 90 degree. So what is the next angle means? It is equal. Equal means it is the same angle. X plus x is equal to 90 degree. So it is 2x is equal to 90 degree. Therefore, x is equal to 90 degree divided by 2. Answer, x is equal to 45 degree. So in the same way, you can also find the measure of angle equal to its supplement. Yes, now I hear you saying the answer mentally itself. What will be the angle equal to its supplement? Yes, it is 90 degree. Correct, children. Now, let's go for the fourth sum. But before going for the fourth sum, in third sum itself, actually there is an aliter method. The method which has a certain format, but now if I say the aliter method, it will confuse you. So, I will come again with the aliter little later after solving few more problems. Now, let's go to the fourth problem. Fourth problem is a typical problem which has a clue as ratio. Two complementary angles are in the ratio 2:3. Find the measure of the angles. So there are going to be two angles. We have to find the measure of those two angles. But the given clue is, one is ratio is the clue. The second clue is complementary is the clue. Now there are two unknown angles. Ratio is there means then there is an x. That x is a common multiple of this ratio. So what we are going to first write is something like a algebra problem we are going to solve here. Let the common number so whenever you have a ratio as a clue, then we are not taking the angle as x here, but the common number. It's a common multiple of the ratio as x. So the angles what we have to find. Then one angle is what you see here, 2 is there. So it is equal to 2x, and the other angle is, what is the other angle? It is the consequent 3x. So now these two are the missing angles and the other clue is complementary. Now this, therefore 2x plus 3x is equal to complement means again it is, yes, it is 90 degree. So solving simple equation, 90 degree, x is equal to 90 divided by 5. X is equal to, what is the angle when you divide it is 18 degree. But if you stop with this thinking, hey, I have got the answer, you will not get the full marks. Why? Because they are asking you to find the measure of the angles. What you have found is the common number only you have found. You have still not found the measure of the angles. So you have to write the answer of the angles, measure of the angles. So the angle, first angle measure, 2 into what is x? 18 degree. So it is equal to 36 degree. And the second angles measure, 3 into 18 degree, which is equal to 54 degree. So 36 and 54 are the complementary angles. If you want to check it, 36 plus 54, it will be equal to 90 degree. So we've finished solving 4 problems. Okay, now shall we move to the 5th problem? Yes, look at the question. Two supplementary angles are in the ratio 4:5. Find the angles. Now I think you can do much faster than me. You can start doing along with me or even quicker than me. Yes. So again the clue is ratio. So when ratio is the clue, first what should we write? Let the common number is x. So first angle, unknown angle is equal to what? Yes, it is 4x, and the second unknown angle is equal to 5x. Now be little careful. 4x plus 5x is equal to what? 90 degree or 180 degree? Yes. The clue is it's supplementary. Supplementary means it is 180 degree. So 4 plus 5 is 9x is equal to 180 degree. So x is equal to 180 divided by 9. So x value is, when we cancel, x is equal to 20 degree. So again, as I said, if you stop with this, then you won't get full marks. So you have to rewrite the answer. Answer, first angle 4 into 20 degree, which is equal to 80 degree, and 5 into 20 degree, it is equal to 100 degree. Yes, to check it, if you add up and see, these two are the supplementary angles. When you add, it is equal to 180 degree. Okay, now shall we go to the sixth problem. Sixth problem, you have to be little more careful. We just cannot haphazardly immediately, now I know the concept, so let me immediately start doing. If you say like that, some children might do it wrongly. So let me explain to you clearly. Find the angle which is 5 times its complement. Find the angle. So angle is the unknown angle which is 5 times its complement. Generally, I always have the habit of teaching the wrong concept also. Whenever a child sees this, many a times students do this wrongly, and I'll tell you what they will do. This is wrong. So, first I'm teaching you the wrong problem. So, let the angle be x, yes. Then, its complement. So, sum immediately 5 times. So, 5x is equal to complement 90 degree. So 6x is equal to 90 degree. So x is equal to 90 degree divided by 6. X is equal to 15 degree they will write. Actually this is completely wrong. Why? Why it is wrong? Because this is not the required angle. You have got the answer as the complement is only 15. But they are asking you for the required angle. So what is the mistake here is, this is the way you have to actually write. Let the angle what I have to find is what? X. The angle, its complement is 5 times. What is the complement of x? So complement is equal to 90 minus x. So x is the angle, 90 minus x is the complement of x, and 90 minus x only is 5 times. It is not again the same angle, x is 5 times. So we should not misunderstand here. So this is the way you have to do. Let the angle be x. This angle's complement is 90 minus x. Now we are going to frame the equation. So what they have told us, the angle is 5 times its complement. So now it is exactly like linear equation word problem. So let angle is always we will put equal to 5 times. 5 times of its complement. Complement is 90 minus x. Now solving part. So how will we solve? X is equal to 450 minus 5x. So this x goes that side. X plus 5x is equal to 450 degree. So 6x is equal to 450 degree. So x is equal to 450 degree divided by 6. When you divide this, what you get is 75 degree. So your answer, the angle what you have to find is actually 75 degree only. So this case only I told, it is actually in the third problem also. When we solve the third problem, x plus x is equal to 90 degree. Here the aliter. So the aliter here is, let the angle is x degree and its complement is 90 minus x. So the equation is, it is equal to its complement. So now when you take it this side, 2x is equal to 90 degree, x is equal to 45 degree. So you're getting the same answer. But if you do it in this method, it will be actually, that is the frame what you have to do. See, now I think you will understand here clearly. So again we'll recapitulate this sum. Find the angle which is 5 times its complement. Means the methodology here is, first the angle what you are supposed to find is x. Its complement is 90 minus x. The angle is equal to 5 times its complement. So when we frame the equation and we solve it, we'll get this answer. Now if you've understood this correctly, then the remaining problems all will be very, very simple. An angle is 2/3 of its supplement. Find the angle. So let the angle to be found. Let angle, what we are supposed to find is x. Now the angle is 2/3 of its supplement. Therefore supplement angle is what? So what is the supplement angle? 180 degree minus x. Now we have to frame the equation. So this x is equal to 2/3 of the supplementary angle. So now how will we solve? Taking this the other side, 3x is equal to, removing the bracket. So this is 360 degree minus 2x. When this 2x goes this side, it becomes 3x plus 2x is equal to 360 degree. So it is 5x is equal to 360 degree. X is equal to 360 degree divided by 5. X is equal to, when you divide 360 by 5, you get 72 degree, and this is the answer. Shall we start doing the 8th problem? 8th problem, once you've understood the previous 2 problems, it's going to be very, very simple. Just read the question carefully. Find the angle. So find the angle. The angle what we are supposed to find. Let the missing angle. Angle what we have to find, it's going to be x, whose complement. So this one's complement. Therefore complement angle is what? Is equal to 90 minus x is 1/3 of its supplement. So you also have supplement angle which is 180 degree minus x. So now again we'll read. Find the angle whose complement is 1/3 of its supplement. So we'll frame the equation. The equation is complement angle is equal to 1/3 of its supplementary angle. So now this 3 goes to the other side. So it is 3 into 90 degree minus x is equal to 180 degree minus x. So when we remove the bracket, what happens here? 270 degree minus 3x is equal to 180 degree minus x. So let this minus 3s goes this side. So 270 degree minus 180 degree is equal to 3x minus x. So here we have 90 degree is equal to 2x. Therefore x is equal to 90 degree divided by 2. The answer it is 45 degree is the answer. Now 9th problem. We've got just 2 more problems. And 9th, if you understand, it's going to be a very simple problem. It might look little difficult as you just read it, but once you start solving, it's going to be very simple. 9th and 10th are similar type of problems. If 5x plus 6 degree and 13x plus 30 degree are supplementary angles, find the measure of the angle. So very straightforward, direct. First angle. So just we will write this alone. Let first angle is equal to 5x plus 6 degree. Second angle is equal to 13x plus 30 degree. Then these 2 angles are what angles? They are supplementary angles. So that means what? Therefore 5x plus 6 plus 13x plus 30 is equal to 180 degree. So now we are just removing the brackets. So 13x plus 5x is equal to 18x plus 36 degree. 30 plus 6 degree is equal to 180 degree. So 18x is equal to 180 minus 36 degree. 18x is equal to 180 minus 36 is 144 degree. x is equal to 144 divided by 18 degree. So therefore x is equal to 8 degree. When you divide this, you will actually get 8 degree. Now again the same problem here. If you stop here, you will not get full marks because they are asking you to find the measure of the angles. They are not asking you to find the value of x alone. Find the measure of the angle. So what is the angle? So answer, first angle is equal to 5x. So 5x. 5 into 8 degree plus 6 is equal to 8 5s are 40 plus 6, which is equal to 46 degree. It is 46 degree. And the second angle is equal to 13 into 8 plus 30 degree. 13 into 8 is 104. 8 3s are 24. Yes, 104 plus 30 degree, which is 134 degree. Now these are the required angles and these two are the supplementary angles. Just to check, if you add these two, you will get 180 degree. We've come to the last problem of this concept. Extra problems based on complementary and supplementary angles. Again, the question is, if 3x minus 58 degree and 3x plus 38 degree are supplementary angles, find the measure. In fact, it's just going to be like a recall problem for you all. You can just do it exactly the same problem just like the previous one. Start doing. So how should we start? Let first angle is equal to 3x minus 58 degree. Second angle is equal to x plus 38 degree, and the equation is 3x minus 58 degree plus x plus 38 degree. Sum of these two angles is equal to supplementary. So it is equal to 180 degree. Now 3x plus x is equal to 4x. Here you have to be a little careful because there is a negative sign. Minus 58 plus 38, it is equal to minus 20 degree, which is equal to 180 degree. So 4x is equal to 180 degree plus 20 degree. 4x is equal to 200 degree. X is equal to 200 divided by 4. So the missing value of x is equal to 50 degree. But this is not the final answer. Your final answer is equal to answer first angle is 3 into 50 degree minus 58 degree, which is equal to 3 into 50 is 150 degree minus 58 degree, which is equal to 92 degree. And the second angle x plus 38 degree. So x is 50 degree plus 38 degree. So this is equal to 88 degree. So the two supplementary angles are 92 degree, 88 degree. Sum of these two is 180. So that's it, children.